You see them everywhere. They're on the sidewalk, they're on the meters, they're at your bill that comes every month, and yet they're nowhere. Where are they when we need help?
The house that I grew up in Santa Rosa burned down in the Nuns fire, which was caused by a piece of PG&E equipment. PG&E is caught in a death spiral. The only way that PG&E can really continue to maintain profits is to cut costs. They can't raise rates, they're already among the highest in the country. When they cut costs, that means they're not doing maintenance, they're not modernizing their grid. All these things that they need to do, they can't do and also pay their investors at the same time. We've seen that PG&E has caused 1,500 fires from their equipment over the last 6 years alone.
I don't quite see how the cost of paying for a wildfire outweighs the cost of simple maintenance.
So as greenhouse gas emissions are continuing at their same level or increasing, the climate is warming. Here in California, we've been seeing much longer droughts, which create the conditions that lead to these fires. And every time we have a new windstorm or a new fire event, everybody gets worried and stressed out. I think people are really dealing with a lot of trauma from what they experienced.
To try and make sure that these people in this county are being taken care of, these survivors of all of this trauma and natural disaster can rebuild their lives.
It's been a really hard couple of years, and it didn't stop after the fire stopped.
The clinicians here, I would say, do everything they can to make a difference, but it's heart-wrenching to see our patients struggle so significantly and feel helpless.
Right after the fire, they declared bankruptcy because they saw they were going to have tens of billions of dollars in liabilities. The only reason they filed was to limit the payouts that they might have to make on claims. CEO of Pacific Gas and Electric resigned with a multi-million-dollar golden parachute.
You know, it's not just about getting people out of bankruptcy or doing some tweaks, it's about fundamentally restructuring the way we're doing this.
Decades of negligence. PG&E has a long history of really messing up the people that they are supposed to be taking care of.
My only little kind of sliver of optimism and faith at this point is Bernie.
Bernie's Green New Deal is, to my mind, the most comprehensive and aggressive environmental package that's out there.
Having an ally in the White House and Bernie Sanders would just be a transformative change for this fight.
We have people dying, people are paying with their lives. If we're going to be paying for everything that PG&E does, people of California should have a say in how it is run.